Happy 4th of July, everyone! And today I watched movies on the 4th of July about to celebrate it. Two ones. Born on the 4th of July, which is a very amazing movie. I really enjoyed that. Really thought the film was really good. It's quite intense, but it's still a very great movie. It has a good story. It's a biopic movie. And I did thought the writing was really well. I really liked Tom Cruise in the role. Tom Cruise as Ronnie Kovic. I really thought he did a great job as this person. And also the 1990 Captain America film. I was considering also watching Independence Day. I've seen it years ago in 2020, but I didn't have time to watch it. But yeah, I watched both on the 4th of July and the 1990 Captain America film, which I'm going to talk about in this video. This is a review of the 1990 Captain America film. And Captain America played by Matt Salinger in this film. And this is the fourth live-action adaptation of Captain America. There was a serial in the 40s that, from what I heard, besides Captain America, has little to do with the character. I mean and the serial, apparently he's not Steve Rogers. He's just some lawyer with another name. And two other made for TV movies. But that would I believe. Yeah, you can see here. There's fireworks going on as a while recording this video, which is cool. So yeah, this is the fourth live action version of Captain America, and this is probably the most well known one. And it's directed by Albert Pyun, who was supposed to direct Master of the Universe 2 with a different actor that's not Dolph Lundgren, because he didn't want to do it again. And a Spider-Man movie, both in canon films, but they have financial issues, and so they had to scrap both and replace them with Cyborg with Jean-Claude Van Damme, which Pyun directed. And he directs this film. And is this film as bad as been said? Is it one of the worst superhero movies of all time? I gotta say, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, but it's still not that great either. It has a lot of problems. First off, I was kind of surprised of how fast the Captain America's origin was. The movie opens with like Hydra attacking a family of Italy. Then we get to the origin of Steve Rogers, where he's at a house with his girlfriend, and other people, including other kids. One will be important to the story. And then he gets super powers, like of course Steve Rogers does, and becomes strong. But then he gets shot, and then he gets to the hospital, where he then recovers and becomes Captain America. Like once he wakes up from the hospital, we cut to a helicopter where he's all in Captain America suit, which is surprising to see that this is our first shot of Captain America. We don't see him like earning the suit, and see like a brief montage of him wearing it. It just cuts to him not wearing it. That was interesting. That was kind of weird. And he was on a mission to stop Red Skull. And at that point I was like, wow, this is going very fast. They're already fighting in the first like 7 minutes of this movie, or already fighting Captain America's already fighting Red Skull. But unfortunately it doesn't go well, because he gets trapped in a rocket where he flies all the way to Alaska and gets frozen for decades until the 1990s. And at that point in the film, I was like, wow, this movie's already like really fast. and it was kind of a little cheesy. The fight was a little was very cheesy, and the costumes for both Captain America and Red Skull were weird. Like Captain America's mask on Salinger looked really silly. It didn't look great in live action. Honestly, it didn't look good. And Red Skull looks a little weird. I don't know. Something about the red makeup didn't look the greatest. And that's the only part of the film where he has the red skull. Because the rest of the film, he has a scarish face like Freddy Krueger, but not, but doesn't have a red face, which is kind of fortunate. And he also has an Italian accent, which is kind of weird, for a character who's like what the best way to describe a German tyrant. I don't know if I want to say, the word, what word, basically describe the character of Hydra, what Hydra represents. Um, but that was, yeah, Red Skull was not the best portrayal of this character. And I thought him as a villain, he was, man. And he also has a daughter in the film, and his, and then, and his henchmen decide to hunt down Captain America. So basically, Captain America gets frozen all the way until the 1990s, where a little kid grows up to be the president of the United States. And then Captain America gets unfrozen, and once he gets unfrozen, it's on the news, and then Red Skull's henchmen decide to hunt him down. And then Ned Betty tries to help him. And also Captain America reunites with his old friend, and also meets Sharon. Perry Carter and our Bucky Barnes are not in this film, but we got Sharon in this film. Sharon, who is sort of not really the love interest, but they're close in this film. Once unfortunately, her parents get murdered, unfortunately. And I really thought their chemistry was, I guess. And also Captain Steve Rogers in this film is kind of a jerk a lot of times. Most importantly, 2 times where he pretends to. These are 2 weird scenes. Have him being pretending to be sick while he's at a car with Ned Betty and Sharon. He pretends to be sick just so he can steal both of their cars. It was like, dude, that's a jerk move, dude. That was something I don't believe Captain America would do that. That was a bizarre. That was also a really bizarre scene. I don't know what Albert Pyun thought about making that scene. I thought it was really weird of Captain America to do that. And I really thought, but I gotta say, there's good things about it. Thought some of the action were okay. Thought the fight scene at restaurant was a little dark, honestly. But I really thought the climax with Captain America fighting Red Skull, that was kind of cool. And I thought the president fighting one of the Hydra was solid fight as well. And yeah. And I thought the Captain America shield, I realized the Captain America shield was kind of more powerful than the one in the MCU, because it can fly higher and fly more than the MCU, which is kind of crazy to see. Honestly, I didn't see that coming. And I thought. So yeah, overall, I really thought the 1990 film adaptation of Captain America was exceeded my expectation. Was better than I expected, but it still has its problems. But I thought Matt Salinger was solid as Steve Rogers, to be honest. Honestly, I thought he was solid in the film. Um, so yeah, that's my take on the 1990 film adaptation of Captain America. And I honestly thought Ronnie Cox, who plays Dick Jones in RoboCop, I was surprising to see him, and I really thought he was solid as the president in this film, honestly. That's my full review of that my 4th of July special review of Captain America 1990. Sorry, Matt Salinger as Captain America Steve Rogers. So yeah, thanks for watching this video, and peace out. Bye to for another epic video, and happy 4th of July.